Hey everybody, so today I thought I would show something a little interesting that I was just thinking about the other day. I wanted to show what the difference is in 90s technology versus the technology of 2016. And part of the reason why I brought this up was seeing some of the highlights of like Tiger from 97 when he used to hit like a 2-iron about 300 yards and drivers 340. And to put that into perspective of how big a ball that was, because you're talking like a guy like DJ does that now, but he does it with new technology, and Tiger was doing it with Titleist Tour Balatas and a 43-inch steel shafted driver. So anyways, I brought out, this is the club I played back when I was like 16 years old. It is a Macgregor VIP Tour CB92 forged blade with a precision 7.0 shaft. For the kids that don't know it, Precision that is now Project X and is owned by True Temper, but back in the day, Precision had the 7.0 both in a standard stepped shaft, and then they also had the Precision rifle, which was kind of their claim to fame. The ball that I was going to put with it is the good old Titleist Tour Balata 100. I haven't hit this club in a while and it needs a grip. It's super old Tour Velvet wrap or Tour Velvet cord. But we'll give it a go and just kind of see what it does. I'll try and hit 3 balls or so with this, and then 3 balls with my modern club and the TaylorMade Tour Preferred X, which in my opinion is the longest tour ball out there right now, and just kind of show the difference. And pull a little left. So the first thing I already noticed, since I have not hit these balls in a long time, is how soft they actually feel. Feels kind of dead off the face. Oh, you know what I should go to? Hold on. I'm gonna go to club fitting so we can actually save the shots. And we'll go 185 yards out, about there. And I have to wing it over to the left now, as I've torn my screen recently and have not had time to get a new screen made. Alright, let's try this again. 3 balls. Titleist Tour Balata 100 and an old 7-iron, VIP 7-iron. It looked like 168 carry, didn't even make it to the green. 125 mile-an-hour ball speed. A little bit of a draw. This club seems to have a bit more offset than what I'm used to now, so. That should have been better. Yeah. Hey, 170 for carry. 128 for ball speed, and that felt like about as good as I could hit it. And I got that draw so I can get a little bit more distance with it, with that draw. Taking a little bit of the spin off the ball. Big draw on that one. 172. Alright. So that was the good old Titleist Tour Balata, wherever it went. Here we go. Titleist Tour Balata 100. Granted, that's probably a little old. Been holding on to that for 20 years. Now let's use my favorite ball currently, this new 2016 TaylorMade Tour Preferred X, and the club is going to be the new King Cobra's muscle backs with a Modus 120 X shaft. And one thing that I should have noted is the shaft in the old 7-iron in this VIP is actually 1/2 inch over, so it's actually a little teeny bit longer than the standard shaft length in the new 7-iron. So, new club, new ball. And I actually let that open a little bit, but you can kind of get an idea already. So that carried 190, 136 miles an hour of ball speed off a 7-iron. So we're up 8 miles an hour or so already, just from 20 years of technology and almost pretty much 20 yards in distance. And I cut that ball. And that one I hit a little teeny bit thick. It still went 192. 135 miles an hour ball speed. And we'll do one more. That was the worst swing of the three. It still went 190. 134. So, let's kind of go look at. So I had 3 shots with the old club and the Tour Balata, and 3 shots with the new club and the new Tour Preferred X. You can kind of see already you've got more spin, more backspin on the old ball versus less spin, a couple thousand RPMs of difference on the new ball. That's going to automatically make more carry. But the launch is a little better on the new ball, so you can kind of see peak height. I'm pretty consistent, doing 44 yards. Well, that first one I did 46 because I left it open. So the ball's flying higher, lower spin. Launch is pretty similar, so that just means that it's taken off the club. It's getting up in the air quicker. And then I had 125, 127, and 129.6. So the 129.6 was my fastest, and that one I hit a pretty big hook on. And where my fastest was, I hit 135.5, 135.2, 134.3. So we're getting 6 miles an hour at least, just from the ball and the club difference. So now let's kind of see, is it the ball, is it the club, or is it a combination? So what I'll do first is I will hit the new ball, if I can find it. There it is. So here's new ball, old club. I expect this to be a pretty drastic difference already, because I think most of it's in the club, or in the ball, but we'll see. I don't know if you can see that on screen, but so it went 177, so it's a little further, but the main thing that I noticed was it went straight up in the air, really high in the air, 47 yards of peak height. So a mile in the air, really high. So let's try one more with it. Another one really high in the air, still drawing, so the shape is similar. 183 for that one. The shape's similar to what I was hitting on the Tour Balata. It's just going a lot higher in the air. And you see I got that one to 132.6. So it's probably a combination. There's got to be more loft in the old clubs. The old clubs were probably 2 degrees maybe even 3 degrees higher lofted than a lot of the clubs you see now. I know the just going from something like my old set, not a 7-iron, but my old set, which is this Adams Pro MB Black, down to the Cobra. The Cobra was 1 degree less loft than that set, and I'm sure that it's probably at least 2 over the Macgregor. So I'm sure that's got something to do with it. Alright, so now we'll hit the Cobra with the Tour Balata. Low little bullet. Damn near hold it, right on the fly. So, that is crazy. I hit that 135 with the Tour Balata. I was not expecting that. Let's try that once more. So that one I blocked, another bullet. Almost 180. 132. So as far as ball speed's concerned, I'm actually a bit surprised. The Tour Balata is doing really well on ball speed, and it's staying down. In fact, I think it's staying down more than the Tour Preferred was. Try one more with it, see if I can get a really good hit on it. Nah, not my best. And 177. I'm a bit surprised. Just put in for reference, here's a new 2016 Pro V1X. I'll just hit one ball with that, just so you can kind of see what the ball that probably most people probably play Pro V1s. .185, and I didn't tag it that well. 132 for ball speed. All right, so I have to say I'm a little surprised. The looks to be the major difference is probably equipment, and the fact that modern balls are a little less spinning. They spin a little less. They tend to get off the club higher in the air after the initial launch. So I think that's the reason for their extra distance. I will say I'm really shocked that the Tour Balata did a 135 mile an hour for a 7-iron. That's right up there with about as good as I do. Usually 135 to 137 is the most I'll ever get out of 7-iron on a modern ball. So, but you can see 36 yards of peak height. I actually like that. Wish I actually made a ball that did that now. Most of the balls I've played tend to get up in the air a bit and spin a little less. So, anyways, that was the video. Kind of shocking results, and discuss amongst yourselves.